Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another build, and this should be a fun one. Today we've got the highest possible fame bonus, so let's take a look at the gear and then we'll get some fights going and talk a little bit about the build. So first we've got the golden wreath with plus 50% fame, the golden frying pan with another plus 50, the Awaken shoulder pad and bracer, which both give plus 20, the Myrodin militia greave, and the aged Myrodin militia greave. The Myrodin militia greave gives a little bit more armor, but they give the same plus 10% fame, so I just couldn't find another one for my left foot. The Linoleum light chest gives another 50%. The double crescent shield, 20%. So in total, we're getting a boost of plus 230% fame, which is crazy. So there are really two things I want to see with this build. The first thing is, just how much fame I'm going to get with a 230% boost. The other thing is I want to see if this can actually be effective in combat at all, because I didn't build this with any thought towards actual combat effectiveness. This is purely all the biggest fame boosts that you can get in the game. So obviously I'm fighting here with a frying pan. That's not very good. It only does 12 damage. This is an insurance fight, and I'm going to try to pick insurance fights if I can, because it does only have 130 durability, and these are some pretty high level fights, so I don't want it to break. It does ignore 25% armor, which is a good trait to have late in the game, because as you can see, these guys are all wearing some armor. But yeah, I'm a little bit worried about the effectiveness of this build in combat, because you see I've also got the golden wreath, which I think only gives 8% armor. So if I take a hit to the head, that's going to be really bad. The shield, we've got the double crescent shield, which isn't the worst shield in the game, but it's also not the best, because it's got those convenient little cutouts that one of them perfectly exposes your head. So we'll see what we can do with that. The Linoleum light chest, again, barely gives any armor for a chest piece, so I am pretty exposed here, really. And a potential problem here is that I'm not even, you can see the crowd meter, I'm not even barely hovering around neutral right now. So if I'm not even maxing out the crowd meter, I'm not going to get that much fame regardless of my bonus. Alright, so we're gonna end with about 1.45 on the crowd meter. 442 times 3.72. 16,000 fame. That's not a bad turnout for what wasn't a great fight. Alright, so we got a little 1v2 here. Hopefully I can complete this without breaking the frying pan, because this is not insurance. These spikes could definitely help a little bit. That guy dropped his shield, and I'm gonna push it off of here. That's a little tip for you guys. He's gonna go run to get it now. I don't know if I can get him with these spikes, maybe. No. But that's something you can do. If someone drops something up here, you can just push it off and they'll have to go get it, or they'll be without it. So that can kind of help you sometimes. I'm not really taking hits right now, which is good. This shield's doing its job. And that's the thing, like, this shield's definitely not bad. It's just some hits might get through it that wouldn't get through, like, the shield that this guy's got, you know? Ooh, okay, that was a big hit. That's the problem. If I do take a hit, it's going to be big, because I think my highest armor percentage is like maybe 18 or something from one of my arm pieces. Oh, but yeah, so this is a problem, not being able to get the crowd meter up, because that kind of kills the point of using a fame bonus, you know? Well, I still got 32,000 fame from that fight, so I guess that's not so bad. All right, so for this fight, I switched to an iron claw because it gives 30% fame, so it's not quite as high as the golden frying pan, but it's a lot more potent offensively. So I want to see if I can get, how much fame I can get if I actually max out the crowd meter this time. Problem is, this thing could also break really quickly on this guy's armor. Can also kill him really quickly. So I still didn't even max out the audience. 30,000 fame from that. So I think this might be the move, to use the claw instead of the frying pan. I need a longer fight here so I can max these guys out. It's about the same result as last time. So I was able to get an insurance many versus many, and I should be able to max out the crowd meter in this one and see just how much fame I can actually get with this build. There we go. We've got the audience obsessed now. Okay, so there we go. Maximum fame times 4.7, 21k. All right. The base payout wasn't as high as the other fights, so... Alright, so it's time to see how this build does in a 1v many. I'm using the Iron Kappa this time because it gives plus 25% fame, so it's kind of the highest fame one-handed weapon that isn't gonna break and actually gives me a chance to win here. Pretty much one hit from any of these weapons and I'll be in some serious trouble, so we'll see how this goes. There's 25. There's another hit. This Kappa might still break with how much armor these guys have, but if I was using the claw or probably the frying pan, either one of those would have probably already broken. There we go. Tell you what, if I can finish this fight, then I'm getting a lot of fame. Alright, there we go. Might have to, if I can kill one of these guys with the Faradaka and pick that up, that might be what I have to do here because this is getting a little bit dangerous. Alright, I'll get this guy with no helmet. There we go. Okay, now he's got no helmet. If I can kill him and take his Faradaka, I can win this fight. Okay, better yet. I'll give it up for free. There we go. Got rid of the most dangerous guy. And I didn't come this far just to die to a basic Chaka, so let me kill this guy real quick. There we go, alright. So I think the base fame was about 30k, 36k and change, times 4, a little 169,000 from one fight. So there you go, the max fame build really comes through in the 1v many, apparently. I didn't think I was going to survive that. You know, I almost didn't, that was really close, and it's just, you know, the armor ratings, 18% and 16% from the arms, 15 and 8 from the legs. The body only gives 18%. This is 8. It's not a great build for actually fighting. And obviously I didn't really stay true to the build with the Iron Kappa, and I used the Iron Claw a little bit. Yeah, I don't really think you'd be able to get that done just with the Golden Frying Pan. So all in all, I think in terms of a rating, I'd have to go about 4 out of 10 because it's just not a great build for actually fighting. The fame boost is really good. You know, you get a ton of fame even from simple fights. And you saw I got almost 170,000 fame from one fight, but I'd say there's a pretty good chance that you die trying to get to that. So not the best build ever, but if you need some fame, might want to try out some of these pieces, and maybe I'll get to work on a build that has a little bit of a better balance between fame and armor. Anyway, that's that for this video. Let me know in the comments what you think of this build, or if you have any ideas for future builds, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.